Jenny Kay here from Chatterbox Speech Pathology. So, are your kids like mine and every night pick the same book to read again and again and again? Guess what? I've been reading Peekaboo Pooh for the last 2 weeks because it's a favourite of my daughter's. Another one is Where is the Green Sheep? Great books, especially the first time I read them. But now, a few years on, in particular this one, and 3 children later, it's starting to drive me a little bit nuts. Are you feeling the same way? If you are, stick around and find out why I put up with reading the same books over and over and over again. Your children aren't trying to drive you nuts. It actually helps them to read the same book over and over and over again in 5 different ways. So the first thing is, if your child picks that same book to read over and over again, or gets you to read it, or they read it to you, do it, because it's going to help their vocabulary. Children don't learn words just from hearing them once or twice. They hear them from learning them hearing over and over. So, to help their vocabulary, read that same book again. Second thing it's going to do to help them is to help them with their fluency and expression. Now, when you're reading a book to your child, the more you know the words, the easier it is for you to read, so you become more fluent and more expressive. And that models it to your child. If your child is reading the book to you, it's the same thing for them. Fluency comes about from reading the same familiar words over and over as it increases their ability to quickly and accurately identify words and the connections between those different words in the sentence. So that's the second thing. Third thing it helps them with is the pattern and rhythm of language. Now, for your child, that's an element of, hearing the different sounds in words, hearing the rhymes within words, hearing similar sounds and different sounds. And those are what is going to help them to learn to read. Fourth thing that's going to help them by doing this over and over is comprehension. Now, comprehension, that's the main thing about reading, to understand. By reading that same book over and over, they get to understand a lot more the plot, the characters, what's happening in the story, all the little details that if they've only read the book once or twice, they may not pick up on. And at the end of the day, understanding is the sole reason we're reading the book. And then the fifth and final thing that reading that same book over and over again is going to do is it's going to make your child happy as it builds their confidence and their love for reading. And we want that confidence and we want that love for reading because that's how we learn, through reading things. Whether that's typing something into YouTube and then watching the video, we might not be reading then, but we need to type it in. It might be looking something up and reading it on the computer. So we've got to start that joy from a young age and build that connection with yourself. So next time your child pulls out Peekaboo Pooh for the 15th night in a row or the 300th night in a row, rather than thinking, are you trying to drive me crazy? Think of those benefits: vocabulary development, fluency development, understanding the pattern, the rhythm of sounds within words, their comprehension, and making them happy while you connect and share that time together. Thanks, guys.